on? This is Jay Coleman coming at you live here from HQ of Nutrition with Attitude. I just wanted to introduce myself to all y'all out there just wondering, what do I do? Well, I'm well versed in all aspects of this wellness and health, but my main focus is nutrition. There's so many different philosophies out there, and I don't knock any of them. I just believe in my philosophy. Bruce Lee said it best, it's not one style, there's not one style. You have to take bits and pieces from every style to make one complete method. And that's my philosophy. I don't take any of the food groups out. All the food groups have an essential role in development, period. Taking certain things out is just detrimental to your progress, unless it's very goal specific. But for the most part, majority of people, let's just say it's like 98% or even higher than that, like 99% of people aren't looking to do a show. They're not marathon runners. They're not this. It's a small 1% of people that are looking, and I don't even call that extreme. I think that's unfair to say that's extreme if that's what these people choose to do, these athletes that want to push their body. And then you have people that are non-athletes, and the non-athlete is nothing wrong with that. I mean, your goals aren't to get shredded or to stay shredded year round, or to run miles, to kill yourself in the gym. It's a choice, and I really just dislike when people try to categorize themselves or compare themselves and don't understand what they're looking for. If you understand what you're looking for, then life becomes easy. You can't compare yourself to somebody else. You'll look on Instagram, you'll look online, you'll see all these different people that you quote unquote claim want to be, or to use them as totems to hopefully be inspiration to whatever your goal may be. And come to find out, you don't know what type of work that these people are putting in because you only see the now. You don't see the in-between of what it took them to get there. So those are key factors that people need to consider when they're looking to shift habits in a different direction. Here at Nutrition with Attitude, I hold consults. My consults are free. It's just to sit here and basically tap in to what you're looking to achieve. I mean, you'll never get to a destination if you don't know where you're going. You put something in your GPS, there's a destination. And I think that's where a lot of people spin wheels. And one thing I really do have to touch base on, nothing happens overnight. You've heard it over and over again. Let's just use college, or hey, let's use the analogy, hey, I want to save $50,000. Well, if you can only save $500 a month, are you going to save $50,000 in that year? No. So my point is, everything is a process. School, process. College, process. So why is it any different when people look at when it comes to themselves and achieving personal fitness and body goals? Totally different. It's not going to happen. And people are like, oh, it gets monotonous, this is that. Well, that's okay if you're not willing to work for it. You know what I mean? You work for somebody else all day long. Why can't you work for yourself? So, like I said before, you can give me a contact, and if it's to lose healthy weight, or is it to gain, or is it just to eat properly, or just to learn a little bit about yourself. I separate myself because I just don't write plans. I don't use calipers, and there's nothing against them. We're in the 21st century. I don't do any of the old school methods. Now, what I mean by the old school methods is now we have advanced so far. I do body composition analysis. I do 3D body scanning. I'm doing from the inside and out to actually know who you are. And then I base all my calculations in the creation of your individualized menu that is created from the foods you pick. I don't put anything on you. You pick everything. We sit down together, we formulate a plan, and I create it for you. It's just that simple. The only part that needs to do their part, or the only piece of the puzzle is you. You have to be willing to stay consistent and be patient. That's all it is. So if you want to find out more, and if you're looking to shift habits in a different direction, contact me. What's the worst thing they can do? You make some gains. All right, this is Jay Coleman, Nutrition with Attitude. Have a great day.
Out.